Jesus Christ, have I been playing this game without the fucking mic active? This fucking thing's a piece of shit. No, what was I saying? Oh yeah, if you want to work for Tesla, don't like answer people's ambiguous questions. If your boss asks you if you're gay, report that to HR right away. I mean, these are things you should report. If you have a female or male associate that's working there harassing you in a sexual fashion or asking you deviated questions that you feel uncomfortable answering, don't be afraid to report that information. Because if you don't report it, they're going to report it and they're going to say you did it first and you're going to get terminated. I got sexually harassed while working at Tesla and it was a hostile work environment. And I was terminated for reporting a female for sexually harassing me. In perspective, I've never been so disgusted in my life from a woman trying to get my attention when I didn't want none of it. I've literally never been that disrespected before in my life, and that was just gross. It's not the fact that, and I'm going to say it, like, she wasn't ugly. She was a very pretty black woman. But what I'm saying is this. Why are you throwing yourself at me like that? Like, what is wrong with you? I understand that, you know, I heard a little bit about her life, her personal life. But why were you throwing yourself at me like that? That wasn't a good look, boo. That wasn't no good look, man. Just kept doing that weird shit around me, and that wasn't a good look, dude. I'm usually disgusted by weird shit like that because if I'm not asking for it, I don't want to see it. I got a way of living. Show as hell don't touch certain things with a 12-foot pole, man. So, you know, that's kind of what it is with me. But damn, dude. Like that was, even for me, man, that was raw. I really didn't want to put up with that. I was disgusted, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was just disgusted. Like, I couldn't really understand or fathom why a woman would do that, but yeah, I was definitely disgusted by that shit. Like, I was still trying to wrap my head around it, how a woman would just like toss herself at a brother and shit. Wow. Yeah, I guess I do consider myself a brother or whatever, but point is, I don't understand why a girl would throw herself at me like that or do things like that to try to get my attention or stand in front of me where like the girl's ass is like literally in your face. Like I was literally like, and I didn't even notice this at the beginning, but I began taking notice that, you know, she started standing in front of me wherever I was at and just particularly in my view of sight. Like, what crossed my mind was like, please go stand somewhere else. Like, I'm the seldom type. Like, I like being alone and shit like that for numerous reasons. But goddamn, man. Yeah, I keep getting this challenge, the scrap armor and scrap weapons. I am not going to scrap 6 armors and 6 weapons. That's like a waste of money. You won't really get too much back either. I was going to scrap 6 pen knives, but I doubt the pen knife is still in the game. Let's search some melee items and see if I can find a golf club or something. Oh look, there we go, some golf clubs. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all I needed. It was 4 weapons, and I'm pretty sure it didn't have a freaking weapon requirement on stat or skill or whatever. Then let's look up the shittiest vest you can get. It's usually going to be the non-strength armors. Sports armor. It's as shitty as you can get. Yeah, 2,500 for some green sports armor. $3,000 for a ZV. Okay, let's get a strength related armor. Let's see how much that one is. I think the flak jacket is the first one. Yeah, they want 11 grand for a flak jacket. I'm good, bro. I think I'm just better off buying a sports armor. Here, we'll buy the sports armor just to get an XP boost. Need to buy 6 of these piles of shit. Not exactly the best thing since their scrap price is garbo. But because there's so much sports armor already in the system, it actually lags out when you look up armor or any kind of weapons of certain types. So for those of you who are wondering, if you're trying to make your money back or whatever, or you're trying to do whatever it is that you're doing, I'm going to tell you this now. I understand you want to sell your old armor or whatever, but do keep this in mind. When there are too many items in the inventory system, it lags it the hell out. And I know it's not an internet connection thing because I've already tested that situation already. I had a literal issue with the system at one point where it took like 3 minutes to freaking load up the damn freaking marketplace when I was trying to look for some new armor to buy. So in perspective, don't freaking overload the system with armors unless you're overloading it with BS armors just to get some challenges out of the way. Then, sure. But don't try to make a profit off of BS armor because it really isn't worth the profit. That's really all I can say. Don't try to make a profit off of BS armor. The only time you'll ever make a profit is when it's the top tier non-strength armor, because the only way you make any real profit is by having the Exterminator reactives, the Exterminator XTs. Their scrap price is close to 20 grand. The SLX, same thing, scrap price close to 20 grand. The SN42s, they were a nice addition to the game. I had those for a long time. The Exterminator reactives I never really used due to the 70% damage absorption, 70% damage absorption for the Exterminators. They were nice, but the reactive XTs is what I'm running around with. I would take a bioreactive, but that's literally only like 60% more, like 60 damage or durability more. And that doesn't really last, so bios are rather worthless. Your Dusk reactive, this would probably be the best kind of gear you can get for right now. It's got 300 durability and 90% damage absorption. And then you got your steel case with the 85. I remember when that thing was great at 340 and 85, 40% more than the Dusk armor. Then you got Tataku 390, which is literally approximately 90% from 300 more. So it's like a 90% margin of increase from the 300 percentile range, but with an 85% damage absorption, which is 5% less than Dusk. Then you had the Corpse Carapace. The Corpse Gear, which was a limited edition item. The Corpse Carapace, 400 durability, but it only negated 50% of the damage that you would take. This thing was worth it for people who did a lot of grinding on the downtime. Then you have the X Dusk Armor, 95%, almost 100%. So for every swing from an enemy, you're only taking 5% of its damage initially of what it deals. Then you got 450 durability. The Scarab Reactive, a limited edition, was only able to be bought on the credit shop. This thing was also a very valuable piece of armor. Scarab Armor, 90% absorption, 500% durability. Level 75. If you had an arsenal of Scarab Armor, you were pretty much in good hands. Then you got a 35% margin of increase. The Exterminator Reactive, which is a craftable armor, 90%, 100% skills required, 75% engineer level required to fix, 90% absorption. Then you had the Hazard Reactive, a limited edition armor, which was pretty much the companion to the Hazard Mesh. And the Hazard Mesh was nice. It looked really cool. The Hazard Reactive is also another good armor. Limited edition. It's no longer on sale. Maybe one day it'll come back. Maybe one day it won't. It all depends. I'd spend money on a Hazard Reactive. 620. Then you had the Vengeance Guard. 800 durability, 95% absorption, 100 strength. This is a non-transferable. This can only be bought for the credit shop for 12,000 credits and 10,000 for gold members. The Vengeance Guard. This is another armor that people probably couldn't do without. So if you were interested in these armors, I have no idea if they still exist in the armor system, but they were extremely worth it. Here it is. The Vengeance Guard still exists. Right now it's being sold for 5,000 creds. If I wanted to buy some credits, 5,000 would cost me approximately, close to 5,000 would cost me about $100. So that's like a $100 armor and digital content for a video game. I'm currently not showing my screen for numerous reasons. One of them being because I'm too lazy to freaking, do the thing, I guess, essentially. That's kind of weird. This is all they have for the strength-based armors. It's like the Hazard Mesh was completely removed from the game. Because you used to still be able to buy the Hazard Mesh. It was still inside of the shop. Yeah, the Exterminator Mesh, Exterminator Reactive XTs, the Nomad Mesh, I had one of those. It's great for looting if you're just trying to stay out of the way. Bioreactives were alright. I've had a steel case before. The Shinobu Mesh, Tataku Reactive. Then the Vengeance Guard as being the top tier armor. But other than that, Shinobu looked alright. Tataku was alright. The Bioreactive and the steel cases. Steel case armor was alright too. I liked it, but it just wasn't for me. I've had one steel case. I've had pretty much almost one of every armor in the game, except for the limited edition credit shop armors. Never managed to get any of those, but mostly because I didn't want to waste my time trying to figure out like how I was going to get it, where I was going to get it, and at the time I was still a kid. I was working at a flea market or whatever. You know, I had that ambition in life. You know, work at the flea market, grind away for a minute, helping them set up tents, pick up all their property, and pack it away before the night came. Because once the nightfall came, well, things got a little shady. Sometimes it got shady in the flea market during the day where the help was, you know, trying to take a pair of shoes and walk away with it. You know, a woman tried to pay me with a pair of shoes because she didn't want to pay me with money. And she tried to give me a pair of Nike Air Forces that weren't even in my size. And I told her, as much as, you know, I like helping you and stuff like that, I told her I need money because I need to feed myself and stuff like that. But she was a nice woman. I appreciated her wanting to help me out with getting me a pair of shoes. But, you know, if I'm getting a pair of shoes, man, it's either going to be brand new or it's going to come from somewhere else. But in particular, I just didn't want to like take from her inventory that she could sell. And that was like a big thing for me. I didn't want to take out of their inventory. And for me, it still kind of is a big thing. I don't want to take out of your inventory if you have to sell it in order to feed your kids. So, you know, I had some kind of heart there. You know, some people say I don't have a heart. And, you know, I tell them, you know, say whatever you want. You know, it's potato, potato, man. And it's like nobody's really buying bullets. $1,200. Well, let's sell them all for 10 grand then. Try to at least make 2 grand more off of these because I spent quite a long couple of hours gathering all this ammunition to like stuff the market with it, so that way it could be sold off like how it should have been. I put blueprints and materials for certain blueprints, you know, in the shop, but they're not really for sale because I need that margin of, you know, error or that money to be made. These Dawn Saw blueprints, I'm selling them for 20 million because I don't want somebody to buy them, and I don't have time or storage space or capacity to put them inside of my own, you know, storage compartment system. So I kind of leave it as is. It's like the 50 ammunition is going away. Just gotta sell what I can. See how much 14 millimeter goes for. Goes for literally freaking 18 thou, dude. Put it for 17,500, dude. This will make up some lost profit from whenever I lost 150 grand when I was looting. I kept getting money. So this will make up about close to what I made or lost 351,000 makes up a single loot run. And that's just one pass at a hospital in the game. So definitely makes up the generalized profit. Huh. See some shit I was still trying to sell. I don't know why it's still in my inventory. I'm a little confused about what that was up there in the corner. Okay, so I got my gore tooth in here, the spare M60, and a double A12 sitting here. The Junker 6, I found that, I'm gonna keep it. PAW-20, M4 carbine, 40. My Farsight XR-20, my first renamed rifle. Don't even use it anymore. XM8, FN material, Vulcan cannon, one of my favorite miniguns. The XM25, it's gonna be my next grenade launcher. 14mm sold for $17.5. And I had a fuck ton of that, dude. I had over 12,000 rounds on me. If I had put all of it in there, I'd have like maybe 17,000 rounds on me, on hand. It's just a ridiculous amount. I might just do a straight freaking 14mm run with weapon loots. Right now I got 5,713 rounds of 14mm. I got 674 rounds of grenade rounds. And I got approximately 1772 and 7.5 for my X Grand. Or Garand or whatever. It's called the M4 Garand, and then it's just like a bunch of weird names for all these rifles, functions, and stuff like that. Oh man, I'm like turbo bored at the moment. Well, I don't know how long I've been going on this particular stream. I mean, I could look over here, try to see when I started. Let me pull up OBS and see how long I've been going. I've been going for about an hour. Pretty close to an hour. Oh. Oh. Jesus Christ. I wonder where exactly I can find a boss, because if I click on a chat, it'll pull up Discord. Oh, screw off. I'm not doing that. I'm pretty sure I have Discord on my desktop, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, doesn't look like it's in here. Let me look at my mobile hotspot or whatever. I need this unit to be active so that way I can get what I need from it. Going to see how this turns out. Let's see. Sometimes I wonder if the Terrorizer wanted to be a race car driver instead of a YouTuber. It's removing the bots. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. I'm going to go into the Discord. Okay, leaving the potato vibe. What was I looking for? Hmm. Yes, get Discord Nitro and you can get the Pepe Frog collection like it even matters. DF General Chat was trash, so that didn't work out. Mm-hmm. Hmm. I don't really know what to do right now. Hmm. Yeah, I really don't know exactly what to do. I'm trying to figure this stuff out. I want to grind, but if I grind the game, I'm probably going to bore myself with it right now. Like I am right now, I'm bored. But that's pretty normal, even for me. Ești calendar. Ești old. Alright, I think I'm done screwing around. General DF chat is really no use at the moment. Alright, well. It's like once I reach that level 100 status, I know I'm just going to probably end up giving up on Dead Frontier for a little bit. I just get that feeling that it's just over after that. It's going to make me feel like crap, not going to lie. But I mean, I got to get that level 100 status when I have one weapon. Oh. seconds. Well, at least this didn't catch me by surprise. Little hounds. Come on, dude. You literally pushed this jackass in. Are you fucking kidding me? Really, dude? A fucking saber. This is what you're on. I'd rather have been neutered than have a saber. Dude, what's up with all the damn cheap shots? Get off my nuts. The game is trying to rip me off. Shitty. Oh man, 20 grand katana, shitty $9,000 freaking armor. Yeah, it's great. Yay. Do 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 do. I only made literally 4%. For blowing up some devil hounds or whatever that was. Flaming bloodhounds or whatever you want to call them. I need to look up the bestiary for that one. Let's go down to the old wiki. Go into the bestiary. Let's see, I'm looking for boss Argo. Oh, here are the retired animals. That one right there, the shield bearer. That one was one of the retired zombies in the wasteland, the shield bearer. It says retired. Can only be found in a wasteland. Frontal shield negates all effects of bullets, but not melee attacks and explosives. Attacks blocked by the shield do not award XP. Shield breaks after 1,500 damage, or after taking the bullet that deals over 100 damage. Melee and explosive attacks and multiple pellet attacks from weapons like shotguns totaling 100 damage do not count. Temporarily drops shield when attacking. Has slower turn speed compared to a normal zombie. Tactics: use a pistol or rifle to quickly pop its shield. Melee and explosives can ignore shield and hurt the shield bearer. Then you got your old zombies. The female blue zombie, the male blue zombie, the red zombie, the fat red zombie, shiny red zombie, shiny fat red zombie. I mean, this list used to be a lot larger. Then you got 2D beta zombies. There used to be children in the game. Infected child, infected female zombie, infected male zombie, 2D zombies, like all this stuff. You got the crows, female purple zombies, male purple zombies, red zombie, fat red zombie, long-armed zombie. Yeah, long arms are in the game, so this one is basically a ported item. The long arms. You can find some of these inside of the game, except for a behemoth, nicknamed Big Red. I don't think you can find that one in Dead Frontier 2, but I know you can find the long arms in this game. The Harvester. Wasteland Zombie is a Harvester. This is a boss. There's no placeholder or any detailed data. Hellhounds. First time since the apocalypse has started, the virus has mutated to a point where it almost seems like it's creating a new species entirely. These once beloved pups have become unrecognizable after years of the virus trying to adapt to its harsh surroundings, and has turned Fido into a grotesque killing machine. Wasteland zombies like Hellhounds. Then you got the black Tendrils. Some forms of mutation of the virus appear designed to increase the durability and longevity of their rotting vessels. The mutation found within the wasteland's inhabitants have taken a different direction, and the black tendril is one of the oddest. The virus has allowed the tendril's once powerful tentacle arms to decay and reach a stage of black petrification, which many survivors believe is to increase the chances of spreading the infection to those that are hit and not immune. So this one's also a weird one. And then you got the black bone, which is black bone. It explodes after death. It explodes if the killing blow is not from a melee weapon. The blast radius is comparable to that of a grenade launcher. So pretty big blast radius. The Leaper. Its XP is 1.219 XP per HP lost. So if he has 400 HP, it's 1.219 HP per every loss of a single unit of HP. $1.219 times 400. So according to this thing, it says you got 487.6 HP. 487.6. But you add another 0 and it's actually around 4,000 XP for slaughtering that guy. The XP conversion ratio is a little weird. Brute, spiders, tendrils. Doesn't really give me my boss zombies, bro. Canary. This one is found in a southeast end zone and can be found in the wasteland. Normal attack and screaming like a siren. Prefers the attack at close range and screaming when far away. Take out the canaries whenever possible. Cystic evolved ramblers. Capable of both vomit and explosion attacks. Transitions into enraged mode 1 second after spotting a player. Evolved Rumbler, capable of vomit attacks. Transitions into enraged mode after seeing a player. These are all southeast end zone zombies. Or infected. You want to stay away from them. Armored enemies. There are armored enemies in the southeast end zone. The loot is different. Wouldn't say the quality goes up too much, but the loot is definitely different. The hazmat zombies can be found in the southeast end zone. Chemical tank war on the back releases gas that slightly illuminates the surrounding area. So these guys are your night lights. They basically light up the area. I've been in the southeast end zone whenever it had just been changed. It was rather rough. The Crow, it's got 50 HP. It's a bit of an annoying enemy. You can find it southeast end zone. Irradiated black ramblers. You can find this in the black and the BL and white zones. No idea why that one is. Irradiated ramblers. Find them over there nearby freaking, is it precinct 13? Or is it, no, it's Sucker Non Bunker. These are all Sucker Non Bunker monsters. You can find these near SB, basically. I was looking for Boss Argo, but I don't seem to be finding that anywhere on here, so let's look at that. So it says here, blue, green, and yellow zones. Threat level 1, you'll find yourself with a flaming zombie. Threat level 2 zones, green, yellow, orange, red, rare. You'll find a Titan, normal or flaming, a Mother, normal or flaming. These are rare occurrences in level 2 zones and flaming zombies. But you're mostly going to encounter a Titan at threat level 2 zones. You're not going to really encounter the Mother or the flaming zombie according to the chart. Yellow, orange, and red zones. And dark red, rare. You'll encounter the Wrath and the flying spiders. Giant spiders, you know. The red, dark red, and black zones. Rares. Titan times 2, Wrath times 2, Mother times 2, Giant Spider times 2, and you can encounter a Black Titan. The black, one straight up white zone. You'll encounter Flaming Long Arms times 4, Flaming Rambler times 4, Flaming Fleshhound times 4, Flaming Titan times 2, Flaming Wrath times 2, Flaming Mother times 2, Flaming Giant Spider times 2, Black Titan, and Flaming Black Titan. But the guaranteed occurrences of rares are Flaming Long Arms, Fleshhounds, Flaming Wraths, Flaming Giant Spiders, and Flaming Black Titans. Your common occurrences are Black Titans, Flaming Mothers, Flaming Titans, and Flaming Ramblers. In the black and white zones, you can also encounter on threat level 6 bandits times 6. The wasteland zone, you'll find devil hounds, which give devil heart chances. Then you have the level 7 zones in the wasteland, known as the special zones. The volatile leaper and the volatile leaper are daily bosses. And then you have one special, which is randomized, devil hound times 1, and those aren't the daily bosses. So you get a chance every day to find one devil hound. Boss life cycle. All effortune boss groups follow a strict cycle following spawn at precisely 7-minute mark of each hour. A new boss is generated and placed across the map. For 1 hour, bosses will rapidly spawn until the cap has been reached to engage the player. Event Argo will be found on the entire cycle, even if the player has successfully killed all bosses in the area. If multiple players are in a small area, bosses will spawn until the current spawn cap has been reached, and will continue to spawn until all players in the area has reached their kill quota. If a fresh player who has not reached the quota enters the group, more bosses will spawn to fill that player's quota, even if another player in the group has reached theirs, and thus will not receive loots from the new bosses. After the 1 hour mark, the old boss cycle is terminated. Event Argo eventually fades away. Any leftover bosses not yet killed will stay until the player kills or leaves the block. Then lootable bodies will still give them for a certain additional amount of time. After the amount of time has passed, however, leftover bosses will no longer produce lootable items. Any remaining bodies will not give anything. Boss loot. Upon death, bosses will leave behind their body and almost guaranteed to give the player a piece of a weapon or armor corresponding to the zone. The bosses fought in different types of bosses in the same area or in the same quality of loot, but items looted from certain powerful bosses like Black Titans will always be mastercrafted. So, Black Titans offer mastercrafted bosses, like mastercrafted weapons and stuff like that in armor. In addition to the normal hourly boss type, there are special types, although extra bosses that only spawn once per day. For the time of completing random or a randomized 7-minute rule of 3 hours, the 7-minute normal rule, and they stay for 3 hours instead of the normal bosses for 1 hour. These bosses drop crafting materials that can be used to create weapons and armors that are far more powerful than what can be normally looted. Current available types of bosses are in Idiot City. Devil Hounds spawn near Secronom Bunker, drops devil hearts that can be used to craft devil implants or craftable weapons. Volatile Leapers spawn in the Wasteland, drops volatile hide that can be used to craft the X-Terminator Mesh Reactive. Flaming Longarm, Flaming Ramblers, Flaming Fleshhounds. Irradiated Evolved Longarm is a boss. Flaming Zombie, the most common, but the most fun to play with, because they're easily handleable. The mothers are easy to handle. Regular Titans have become I'm not gonna lie, a regular Titan is sort of a hazard as well, so that's something you should always keep in mind. The Wraths are easy to handle as long as you're constantly swerving around and moving around. The Giant Spiders are a rather rough opponent to handle, so, if you're gonna stay close to the freaking Giant Spider, they'll have a good critical hit and a really good chainsaw. Because you want to always stay in the spider's ribcage area, sawing away at them so that they can't hit you. Flaming Mothers drop good loot, Flaming Titans drop good loot, and Flaming Wraths drop good loot. Flaming Giant Spiders also drop good loot. Irradiated Titan, that's a rarity if I'm not mistaken. I think I've seen it before. Yeah, I definitely have. Have not seen the Irradiated Mother, but I've definitely seen the Irradiated Wrath. I've seen the Irradiated Titan. Never saw the Irradiated Mother times 3. Haven't seen the Irradiated Giant Spider. Then you got Mega Titans, or whatever they call them. You get 3 of them. You get Mega Mothers, Mega Wraths. No idea what that looks like. Oh, it's missing a picture. Mega Giant Spiders. Then you got Charred Titan. The black zones, they call them Charred Titans. 100,000 XP. Melee is 400 damage. One attack hit KOs. Attack one hit KOs survivors wearing armor below Tataku reactive. Always drop mastercrafted item. They call it the Charred Titan. People call it the Black Titan. You got the Flaming Charred Titan. You got the Charred Mother. Never seen it. But you'll find a Charred Titan in the red zone, dark red, the BL zone, and in the white zone. You'll find Charred Titan, Flaming Charred Titan, BL zone, white zone, Flaming Charred Mother. You'll find it in Southeast End zone. Charred Wrath, SEZ. Like, these are incredibly fast creatures. You want that 124 sprinting stat, and you want that armor to be really good. Devil Hound, I've actually only encountered one of those before, and that was whenever I decided to see what the Wasteland was like. That was a waste of a lot of money. I lasted about 19 minutes before somebody who said, oh, well, Wasteland's for anyone over 100, level 100. And ever since they dropped down the cap, we've had you noobs come in here. I'm going to kill you. So the guy started shooting at me. So now the Wasteland has a certain area radius where if you're a regular survivor, they can't blow your brains out or something like that while you're in the Wasteland. Just right off the bat, out the gate, because there used to be people sitting there with miniguns shooting anyone under level 100. Because the requirement was literally level 100 originally, if I wasn't mistaken. Yeah. Go ahead and close those windows. I don't need to perform any more research. Oh, I'm tired as crap. Okay, let's relaunch this stuff. I'm gonna go back out there and keep beating up zombies until, I don't know, I level up again. So it's 73%. Ugh. Okay, 73% XP. Completed out of the full list of XP. And go ahead and bring it. I'm gonna go up like one block. I'm gonna see if they're still fighting. The flaming flesh hounds. If not, so I can get on with my life. Hope whoever that is stuck over there is and wanting me to help them kill some flesh hounds. I mean, I don't mind, but I hope that's not why they're parked there. You know, I don't mind, at the same time I kind of do. I'm trying to deal with a horde. At least a horde that I'm not looking for. Because you gotta be dealing with flaming flesh hounds, you might as well pour out 6 grand bullets. I don't know, 6,000 rounds. Flaming flesh hounds are rather expensive to deal with. I've got the munitions, definitely struggle. Yes, scream for me. Random child mutated now has 2 heads. Yeah. Keep screaming, young lady. I need you to keep moving your big head open. Come on, you got literally 2 sets of lungs there. Go ahead, start using them. I'm surprised she doesn't attack you. It's almost like you can basically pick her up and then kind of just like ragdoll her if you wanted to. Yeah, eventually she's going to do what I want her to. She's bringing me about 150 50 Argos so I can start busting caps on them. Oh, I guess I shot the freaking Argo generator. Well, I'm sure another one of her should walk up any moment now. Sirens like a dime a dozen, bro. XP and you're over here slowing it down, bro. Stop trying to slow down the damn freaking slap train, man. We're trying to beat up some enemies. Gotta level up. I'll take the XM8. It's a free assault rifle. Yeah, man. It's that dude, Doug, man. You look at Doug and see him. See him with his girlfriend, Patty Mayonnaise and shit. It's like, really out of it. For those of you who think I'm under the influence of anything, well, here's the reality check for you. I'm not. I'm just very tired to the point where my brains feel like they're moving slow. I used to have a job, and now I don't have a job. So now my brain's moving slower than it did before. My brain feels like it's not working. Some vitamin gummies. And to think my life is going to go down a toilet after being terminated or fired from Tesla, my life pretty much went down a toilet. The world is so empty. The faces you're used to seeing on a daily basis, well, it's not really daily, it's more like a nightly basis. It almost becomes like a family, and unfortunately, that didn't really last too long. I miss seeing some of the faces of people I worked with, but other than that, there would really be no point. Ever since I started, things started to go wrong at every corner. Even though I'm doing my job the best I can, things just kept going wrong, and there were little things. It started out small, and eventually it kind of just got worse over time, which I couldn't comprehend as to why it kept getting worse. It shouldn't have kept getting worse. Because I went through all the necessary extra training in order to make sure that it didn't get worse. But it just kept getting worse for some reason. And I didn't understand why. It was almost like somebody's really trying to force me to be something I don't want to be. And if there's one thing I don't do is repeat my footsteps. I don't walk down the same path. It always has to be a different path each time. But one of the many reasons why I do what I do in my life is so that I don't end up somewhere I don't want to be. I particularly don't want to have an issue in life where everything's going to look like it's all good and fine. And the next thing I know, I'm on a ship practically in the middle of nowheres, and the goddamn thing is sinking with me still in it. And if that's what happens, I'm not trying to die out there. At least not like that. It's really undignifying to die a slow, drowning death. It's more dignified when you're executed. My visions show me everything. Whether if it's me out there, or if it's somebody I know. The only thing I can tell you is this. Doesn't matter how old you are, or what happens. When you're in the shit, you're in the shit. And the one thing some people never say is that you never stop seeing their faces or screaming. For when everything goes downhill. That's a real fact. Some people can never stop hearing the screaming of the people that were in the area when things went horribly wrong. So it's just a fact. People say war never changes, it's a reference to something. It's not a Fallout reference. Fallout got it somewhere. It's just weird. Got that war never changes quote in some ways. The truth is, war does never change. It's always the same old bullshit. It never changes. Hasn't changed in a million years. Hasn't changed since the start of time when war began. War is not an invention of man. It's an invention of both genders. Started out as a dumbass game to watch men beat up each other, which women came up with. And eventually it turned into an issue of grudges and problems. Lead not with your mind or with your words. Lead with your soul. But correct the issue when you realize you've made your mistake. Don't push the blame on someone else. War is not an invention of man. Mother Nature is only a concept. It is non-existent. Nature is for animals only. The human humans do not count as animals. Whatever. He's finna get the Dragon Balls and just wish to be the flyest ever. Reloading. All right. All right. Whatever. I just get the Dragon Balls and wish to be the flyest. Come on, dude. You're gonna insta-explode that bastard from me. Both games there for that cheap bullshit again. Gained almost 10% XP since I started. Good would be like that goddamn fat bloated starfish is about to run my defenses down. Squid word. He's Squidward, he's Squidward, he's Squidward. Yeah, jump on that slap train. Yeah, jump on that slap train. Come on, you little bastards. Come over here. I got your lucky charms. They're shaped like 14mm bullets, straight for your ass. Gonna go right into fucking kisser. Fire and grenade launcher to get the attention of all of these nice young folks. I love the young people. Look at that fucking old ass fish from SpongeBob. He's gonna kick my butt. He said, I love the young people. So you like chicken butts, do you, old man, huh? Hold on now. Let me get my Argo whistle. I need you guys to be more reluctantly available, man. I can't just be cruising in circles over here on the block, bro. I ain't coming out to lay out that sweet, sweet, delicious XP. You gotta break that 100% barrier mark. siren. Or someone heard a siren. Oh, thank God, a siren. Oh, thank God, a siren. Stay quiet, young lady. I'm trying to help you. Where's your mother? Stop walking in there. Hey, nobody told you to scream. Stop screaming. This isn't funny. My life is on the line every time you open your fat trap. Shut up. Oh God. She's asserting her feminine dominance on me. At such a young age, you would have been a nice young woman, but you had to open your fat mouth. Because in this world and age, anyone who opens their fat mouth for no reason should probably stay quiet. Because their advice can help or hurt somebody pretty bad. Oh, she took some damage, that's good. I'm not hurting her, it was that guy who hurt her. I'm telling you, officer, it was the other guy who gave her the black eye, not me. You see the other guy who gave her the black eye? Oh man, I'm so fucking bored. I literally get bored after a while of playing any video game. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's because I got so used to working, I found video games slightly unethical. Hold on, let me get my tab in the description. Tab in the description. Argo whistle. You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and freaking put that down for this weapon's rename. This is gonna be top of the description. Oh man. Oh man, hold on, I gotta get the top of the description, bro. Imagine telling somebody that and it's the name of your grenade launcher. The grenade launcher's name, top of the description. I got my delicious, lusciously delicious Argo whistle. Implant PCB. We'll go looting in the hospital, but let's be honest, I'm gonna look for a cramped space right now. If I loot an area too frequently, I'll definitely get tired and fall asleep. Not gonna lie, my body generally gets tired playing either games or just walking around. Hopefully it's not raining today. I don't know, go outside or something, walk around. should have added rocket launchers to this game. That'd be great. Freaking having a rocket launcher. They added a flamethrower, so it would have been great if they had added RPGs. Because the military does use anti-personnel high explosive weaponry on the general public when necessary. Especially if you're trying to overrun a city or something. They'll bring out the tanks and start busting caps on your ass with that high explosive. Sure, it'll be a manslaughter situation, but unfortunately, you know, when you're burning a city down to the ground and turning it into ash, you know, at that given point, bust a cap on somebody's ass. If you or a loved one has been hurt during a massive riot, make sure to contact an associate or a lawyer, someone of some kind of lawyer-like powers. Better open up the backpack. I'm gonna need to eat some of those meds, and if I have any food, eat that too. Oh, damn. And my back stiffened up for a little bit. It ain't easy being cheesy. 'Cause you're being a dicey. Donkey, 足にが入れました。バラバラバラバラバラバラバラバラバラ。Come on, I'm trying to get a nice Argo sandwich coming here. Give me your XP. Give me your XP if you want to live. I need it now. Thank you, young ladies and gentlemen, for playing the game. Dead Frontier. Your acts of existence have increased my chances of getting XP, so I don't have to wait for the zombies to randomly respawn or for a horde to randomly get pissed off at me. You make my job so much easier, random players to come across me. I literally missed like 4 shots, I'm not gonna lie. Really pay more attention to the screen. Oh, sweet zombies. Provide me the XP I need. So close to completing my ultimate goal. This is the ultimate. Come on, dude. How many freaking shots to the damn chin are you gonna take, homie? Like freaking Thanos chin shot. It was like it hit. Oh, Thanos got hit. It was like 4 shots to his chin. He took that Thanos smack. world so much evil. Come on, dude, I don't have time for your laggy and scratchy shit. Okay? Fucking die already. That sack of shit, Argo. Alright, there we go. Really, you're offering me the same fucking bag of nails. Why'd you blow it out your ass game and give me something decent? Let's offer him a bag of nails again. Oh, a bag of nails is too expensive for him. Oh, let's offer it to him again after 5 or 6 more loot spots, so he could feel like a fucking retard. Oh, it's gonna be so good. He's gonna look retarded. He's going to think it's some kind of legendary loot. Let's change the color of the bag of nails. And we'll make it look like it's super rare. Yeah, man. We'll make the bag of nails look like they're super rare. Nails is common. Common wood nails. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. I remember the Freshetta brand. I feel like Freshetta cheese, and you really haven't tasted really any cheese at all. Many cheeses I tasted, many which include the Tillamook brand, which I would recommend for anyone to taste the savory kind of cheese that's aged for about 6 to 12 weeks. It's very savory. If you add it to a sandwich, it'll add a very nice taste to it. This also depends on what freaking meat you choose for your sandwich as well. I personally will not be buying any goddamn lunch meat until I have my own refrigerator in my damn house. Because I don't want my sandwiches being eaten up. I had some Hot Pockets in the fucking goddamn refrigerator, and that fucking shit went up missing. Like, oh, I don't really like Hot Pockets, yet you still ate my shit. So, there's my shit. You bitch ass Jedi. Guess you're supposed to say what? Yeah, there's really no point in freaking... I'm just gonna say what it is. There was really no point in what was it? It's not Lamar. There's really no point. Man, I keep forgetting his name. I don't even remember the protagonist's name, but there was no point in him taking that girl Tanisha back. If the only reason why she came back was because he had money, a car, a house, buying Wood Hills. Fuck you. It's all about money. You might get the fuck out somewhere. I had nobody around me like that. Shit, man, I wouldn't take no bitch from buying Wood Hills. She traded my ass in for a lawyer or some kind of brain surgeon or some shit like that. Fucking with some other dude. What, I wasn't good enough for you? Wasn't good enough for you? I'm still living in the hood. I had my job or whatever. And then you're gonna try to build my ass up. Oh, you need to go save your dumbass homie, Lamar. Yeah, I know he's my dumbass homie, but that's my problem. Ain't your problem. And I ain't saving him for the hood. I'm saving him for whatever. To make you shut the hell up. But I ain't trying to do your bitch ass at the end of the day. Put my ass under the bus for somebody else. Like this fucking. Seriously, I would have never taking her back. Why he was even with her, mystery to me. Wouldn't take no woman back if she traded my ass in for somebody else. No way, man. If I ain't numero uno on your list, and you're my number one, but I ain't your number one, get the fuck out somewhere. Oh yeah, his name's Franklin. Oh look, I already leveled up. Might as well just keep going until I get rid of that siren. Need to get rid of the hole first. Then I gotta get rid of the siren. Alright, I better get the hell up out of this corner before the game screws me over with something far worse than what I'm dealing with now. How is there a siren here, homie? Where the fuck are you getting these sirens from, homie? Because I didn't see one up there, so where the fuck are they coming from? This is turning into a fucking zoo. I told you, man, tried to fuck me over right at last second, dude. This game tried to fuck me over right at last second. It literally deployed like freaking 3 or 4 sirens, magically fucking Gmod, no clipping here and there and shit. Tried to screw me as I tried to leave to get my XP out. Cash out, Nash out, man. Gotta cash out, Nash out, man. I can't be freaking running that risk. Alright. Alright. The ultimate task has been accomplished. I officially have 100 explosive skills. I could have put it in the shotgun skills and probably had the double A12 right about now. That delicious, beautiful AA12. Oh well. I gotta get that XM25 in this motherfucker anyways. Gonna have to roll with that explosives kit setup anyways. Get rid of the stupid saber. Get rid of that. Keep that XM25. And prepare to mastercraft this Garbo. Just gotta put away the bullets. More 12.7, 400 heavy grenades, another implant PCB, another bag of nails. Let's put the implant PCBs next to the implant power supply. Now we're going to try to continue to mastercraft the item. You know, standardized MC the item or whatever. But first I got to repair my armors. And then we're going to look at the services for repair. I got dual blades in my inventory, but they're kind of worthless, not gonna lie. It's helpful whenever I want to freaking, you know, do whatever it is I'm doing, but it's not very helpful in other cases. Especially not with the new melee weapons that are available now, but they cost millions to actually get a one-shot kill weapon. Doesn't guarantee you a one-shot kill. And no, I'm not displaying my screen so you can see whatever it is going on. 534. Nope, I need an NGC. Five 2. Nope. I need you to provide me an NGC. 428. Nope. 468. It's got 6 reloading, but 4 accuracy is pretty subpar. 483. Nope, I lost that critical hit. Need to garner that NGC status. $5 million. I'll even take an angel craft. $776 is good enough for me. That's the closest I'm ever gonna get. I basically spent $1 million to get all that shit. A bit redundant, but yeah. Oh. The Neopup PAW-20. Okay, well, whatever the case is, I spent about $1 million to freaking get it close to NGC status. 776 is good enough. I didn't sacrifice too much. I could have freaking tried God crafting it for 250 creds, I think. Yeah, 250 creds would have God crafted the damn thing for me. Whatever the case be, as for right now, I'm going to call it a stream because I'm tired of shit. My back is killing me, so thanks for tuning in, guys, for what was essentially almost 2.5 hours of whatever. I played the game for a little bit. I had my chat open, so that way, whatever is whatever. I'm probably going to live stream some Fallout 4 later, if I remember to live stream it. And you guys take care. Enjoy your day, your morning, whatever it is you're going to do. I got to go make some breakfast. I'll probably be back on later, assuming that I'm still playing Dead Frontier. Thanks for tuning in. This has been Wobbly Rick. Peace out. Might come back with some Wobbly Life. Do 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 do.